Welcome back to Clean with Kate. It's Tuesday morning after the long bank holiday weekend. I'm up and it's about 6 a.m. So I've slept pretty well last night. The dogs have abandoned me. They were here, but they've gone through to the other room. And before Mike gets up, I'm just going to do a 15 minutes of zone work. And I thought you might like to join me. But first, before I do anything, I'm going to make the coffee. While that's brewing, I'll get my stuff ready for the zone work. So I follow the FlyLady cleaning system, and this week we're in zone 2, which is the kitchen, which I must admit, although it's my hardest zone, is also one of my favourite zones, weirdly. I've got quite a few kitchens to look after, but I do like the kitchen. It is probably one of my favourite rooms in the house. So let's get the coffee on first. Everything's better with coffee. I might have to adjust my camera angle as well so you can see what I'm doing. Right, the coffee machine's just warming up. While it's doing that, I'm going to go through to the utility and get my bleach. My fish are still looking quite sorry for themselves, but they are a little bit brighter, hopefully, today. So we had a bit of a fish crisis over the weekend, but I'm hoping that they're going to get better. Right, so I've got some bleach, and also I've got some paper. And the paper just needs to go in the recycling or in the bin. I just left that in there yesterday because I got given some flowers. So the flowers are in a vase and I just need to get rid of the paper. Real flowers as well. All right, let's pop the paper in there. Good. Okay, let's get see if the coffee's ready to run. Oh, I need to fill up the dog bowl as well. I think that could do with, looking at it, I think the dog bowl needs to go in the bleach. It's pretty grotty. Right. So I'm going to start. Oh, I didn't put a pinny on. That was silly. Well, I haven't set a timer, so I'm going to need to set a timer to keep me from hyper focusing. So let's put the plug in. I'm going to put some fairy washing up liquid in. This is what FlyLady tells you to do when you first start the FlyLady system. Is bleach your sink, and I tend to do it when I'm doing my zone work as well. And also get my cloths bleached. I can also bleach my brush. It just brings the sink up much better than it would just with soap. So I tend to give it a bit of a refresh when we're in zone 1. Even though I clean my sink every day, multiple times a day, it does get stained. So I'm just going to leave that in there. Make sure I haven't got any bleach on my hands. I also need to check the tumble dryer. I have a horrible feeling I left the laundry in the tumble dryer yesterday. I think I need a clean tea. I've got a clean tea towel out this morning, but that one needs to go in the wash basket. That's my tea towel wash basket, and I've got few things to pick up. Right, the coffee is made. Right, anyway, I need to set a timer. Oh, I can see I'm going to get very, very distracted. Just got to keep an eye on that hot soapy water. Do you know, the timer's set on 10 minutes. I might just go for 10 minutes today. Because I'm feeling quite tired. I haven't had my coffee yet. And it would be good to have my coffee. And I'm going to bleach the dog's bowl. It's looking pretty grotty. Then I'll need to make sure I give it a really good wash out. So I'll take the opportunity while I've got some bleachy water. I think both the dog bowls need a bleach. Might need to get them a new one out for a bit. Good, I think I'll switch that off now. I don't want it to overflow. It's pretty full. Got a bit around the edges. Right, I'll switch that off. So I'm going to leave that hot soapy bleachy water in there for 10 minutes while I'm doing the video, and hopefully it'll work its magic. Golly, what's that doing there? That needs to go back somewhere, doesn't it? I'm already spinning my wheels. Right, I'm going to start by setting the timer, or have I already done that? I need to get some of that coffee in me. Yes, I've already done that. Right, let's start with the toaster, I think. Because otherwise I'm not going to get anything done. So the toaster is definitely in need of some TLC. It's looking pretty. I think I was better at cleaning my old toaster than I am at this one. I think the part of the reason is I don't eat bread very often. Right, that definitely needs doing. So cleaning out the tub tray. And I'm going to give that a wipe out, I think. All right. Let's just get this dishcloth, which is clean. Give it a wipe through. I might just rinse that because I don't want too bleach on it. I think I need to do tasks that don't require too much wiping down, seeing as I've got the bleach in there. Just a bit worried I'm going to get bleach on my clothes. I have done that before now. Right. What I'll do is I'll go and get a bucket of soapy water to wipe down with, because this toaster definitely needs a wipe down. So first task done. Crumb tray is cleaned out. Let's get this in the dishwasher. The dogs are very quiet. I'm a bit concerned as to what they're up to. What are they here? What are you up to? Mischief. Hopefully not chewing shoes. They are very quiet this morning, aren't they? Oh, I've got a mop head here that I think it's okay actually, but it needs to go in the wash. I couldn't get it to attach to the mop yesterday. I think it's okay. Right, I'm going to run some hot soapy water. Actually could stick a load of laundry in, because this mop head could go in. And I've got some dog beds to wash, so I think the mop head might need to go in here to give it a bit of protection. Okay, I'm going to just put a tiny little bit of washing up liquid in. Don't want it too bubbly. Oh, maybe that wasn't quite enough. That's better. I'm going to get a clean cloth out. Right. As you can see, I've got another hot spot. Right, I'm going to pop these cloths into the bleachy water for a soak. That'll do them good. I might go and get the other dog bowl while I'm at it. Let's get a clean cloth out. What have I got in here? I've got a cleaning cloth stash. Okay. Oh, that's a bit of a bright yellow cloth. I'm not sure if I like that one. A fluorescent yellow. You know what it'll do for what I wanted to do. Oh, why did I forget to put my pinny on? I think it's because I haven't had my coffee yet. I'm still half asleep. I just thought I'd get a little tiny bit of zone work done before. Oh my goodness, look at the dust on that. That's shocking. And maybe I haven't done it this month. Where does all this dust come from? And there's a lot of building work going on nearby. I'm going to blame it on the building work, because that is more than usual. I don't normally see that much dust on my toaster. That is not bread dust either. That's really shocking. It's orange dust. It looks like brick dust. Well, while I'm doing the toast, I'm going to take the opportunity to do back here, because this only gets done really when we're doing the zone work, this countertop. Oh my goodness. It is mucky, it does need doing. I mean, it gets done every day, but I only go into the sort of back of it when I'm cleaning. Oh, I wasn't supposed to use that water, was I? I was supposed to use this water. I think I need to drink some of that coffee. The water's actually really hot. Right. I think I'm going to bring the breadboard out as well. And give that a bit of a wipe down. Let's get into here. Another job that I'll be doing this week is I will quite often empty all my cutlery containers, because they get dusty as well. So even though the cutlery is clean, sometimes you get dust in the cutlery containers. This could probably go away. I don't know what this is actually doing at the moment. And this can go away. Stuff just tends to get left out, so it's a really good opportunity when you're doing zone work to declutter your kitchen counter. Because I've got a lot of stuff on my kitchen counters. These are not minimalist kitchen counters, are they? This bottle of wine is my other half's. I am now being alcohol free for, I think, 35 days, I think. I've not had a drink. Oh my goodness, look at that. This orange dust everywhere. You don't realise when you're living next door to a building site how bad the dust is. We've actually finished our building project now, so I did live with this orange dust for about 3 years. But then one of our neighbours is now doing a building project. Just look at that. It is quite shocking if there's a really big building project going on. Much bigger than ours, and people have been complaining about the orange dust. Right, but until you actually start to do this, you don't actually appreciate how much dust it is. We've also got the Sahara dust, but I don't know if I can blame this on the Sahara dust. But this definitely, needs doing. I think I'm going to have to take all the plates off the dresser and do that. And all these cutlery containers are going to need to be emptied and washed out. Because I'm sure they're full of orange dust as well. Well, it is shocking. That's the worst I think I've ever seen it. So I'm quite surprised how bad it is. Have a look inside one of these. See what's going on. Oh my goodness, yes. Well, they're always full of bits, so that's normal. But are they more dusty than normal? Not particularly, to be fair. That one's okay. I'm just going to give it a quick wash in here. I think all I'm going to get done this morning is my countertop, probably, because it does need it. Oh, I could clean out the fridge. It's always a good opportunity to clean out the fridge as well when you've got a sink full of bleachy water, because then you can bleach the shelves, which I like to do. Right, let's just get that back on. I want it to dry quite quickly so I can put things away. Don't really want to leave it all messed up. That's the first one is done. I don't think I'm going to get them all done this morning. Right. I'm going to need to clean that lampshade as well. So where's the cloth gone? It's just so mucky. Let's get it. See if I can get some of this dust. I think I need a clean cloth. Right, I'm going to clean the top of these tins now. Let's do that next. And the top of the bread bin. I think I might put the wine into here for now. I just must remember to tell my husband so he doesn't open another one. Oh, it's not going to fit. That's not going to happen. That's a good idea, but it didn't work. Right. Just need to pull this lamp out a little bit, and I'm going to clean the lampshade. I need to find a clean bit of cloth, which might be quite difficult. I might have to get another cloth out. It's not actually that bad, amazingly. So it would be far worse than that. Because this lamp's in my kitchen, I do try and clean it every month. Oh, those shelves need doing as well. Hey, oh no, that's my 10 minutes gone. I cannot believe it. That's gone so quickly, but at least I have got something done. I think I might give myself another 10 minutes, but I do need to drink some of my coffee. I usually give myself 15, so she'll give ourselves a bit extra, because that went so quickly. I didn't think I was going to manage 15, but it just shows you, doesn't it? Once you get going. Thing is, I'm doing something different to what I normally do. Let me just have a little pause while I drink my coffee. Okay, I'm back. Okay, how long have I got left on the timer? 9 minutes 37. It was a very short pause. So I'm going to put this six away. And that's done. I know that's done. I'm going to pop those back for now. Oh, should I just give them a clean out now? I would like to do them. Let's have a look. How bad is this one? It would be good to get it done. It's only a little one. While I've got the bleachy water in here, I'm going to give this one a go. And then I think, God, I definitely need to do the fridge, shouldn't I? I know there's always a science project in the fridge. This one's going to be trickier to dry, I think. It's a really cute little one. This is the downside to keeping all your utensils out. They do get dusty. pop them back in. We have an unfitted kitchen. I am going to take some of these through. I've got too many in here. So I'm just going to sort through and just keep those ones in here. And I'm going to take the other ones through to the other kitchen. Because I've been using a lot of spoons in the other kitchen. This is like my back kitchen. Let's pop those there to go through to the other bag. Good. Okay. So made a start. I've wiped a bit, some of the counter down. I've done some of the containers. Haven't done them all. Let's keep going with the counter. And usually when I'm in zone 2, I will give the bread bin a good wash out. I don't think we need the avocado pip. I think that could go into the compost caddy. Right. Oh, that definitely needs emptying. What is the fridge looking like? Golly, that's going to be quite a job. I think I need that's a whole separate video. I think the compost caddy is ready for emptying though, looking at that. The problem with these compost caddies, if you overfill them, they break. The bags break. That's happened to me a few times. So I think while I've had the idea, I'm actually going to deal with it, and then I can wash the compost caddy. Could actually go into the bleachy water, which would be really good for it. Might be too big. I'm going to take this to the back door because it needs to go up to the big compost caddy. We have a compost collection. Come on, dog, out of the way. I'm just going to pop it out the back door. And then we'll take it up later on. Right. Okay, I'm going to keep going on this counter, I think. It's very easy to get distracted. Why is my husband keeping these avocado stones? Oh, I've forgotten to put that one in there, haven't I? I don't know why he's keeping them. I wonder if he's planning to plant them. Right. Let's have a look in here. I'm going to keep going on this. I think I do need to get more coffee in me. It's now 6:10 in the morning. My other half's still not up. I think I'll have to go and wake him up soon because we've got a busy day ahead of us. So it's a work day today. We have stopped setting our alarm because I'm like an alarm clock. I wake up so early. It didn't seem necessary to set an alarm. Right. Oh, have we eaten that? No, we haven't. I don't think we have eaten that meal yet. What's that? That needs to go in the bin. Or it could go in the recycling, actually. Just having a look at my calendar. Oh, I'm day 37 sugar-free. Better than I thought. I'm going to clean the microwave next. And a little bit at the top of the dresser since I'm back there. Something else another project my husband's working on here. I'm not sure what he's doing with these seeds. God, I'll have to ask him later. They've been there for about a month, I think. What is he doing with them? What even are they? Right. I need to get in and clean around the food processor. I wonder if I could move the food processor because I don't think it's been used recently. Because we're not eating sugar or making cakes, then it's not getting a lot of use. Also, there's a memory stick back here. What's that doing there? Right, I'm going to open the microwave. And I probably need to pull it out as well. And just have a look if it's on a long enough cable, which I think it is, if I remember rightly. Yes, it is. I'll just get a bit of a clean back here. You always get stuff stuck under the microwave. Clean the cloth again. Probably should have powered it down really, shouldn't I, before I started this. I probably need to power everything down thinking about it. It'll be much safer. Dry my hands and power down. Just switch them all off. I've got all the things are on an electrical socket back here. They're all powered down. That's a lot better. Let's pop the microwave back. Oh, I've just powered you know who down. I won't say her name in case she triggers yours. In case I trigger yours, rather. Right, those are nuts that I need to eat. I took them when I went out. I took nuts with me, but I need to finish them now. Elastic band. I don't think I want an elastic band. Can go in the bin. All right, what next? Let's do the inside of the microwave. It's not too bad. I tend to do this regularly. It's one of those jobs that gets done frequently. Let's just give it a quick wash in here. And quick dry. You might wonder why I only use bleach in my sink once or twice a month. How did it get down there? Oh my goodness. Oh, at least it shows up against the dogs. It's high vis. Sorry. Oh, I spent ages yesterday looking for a cloth as well. It's quite funny. You might wonder why I only bleach my sink a couple of times a month. And the reason is we're not on mains drains. We have a sewage treatment plant. And if I use too much bleach, it wouldn't work because I'd kill all the bacteria in the sewage treatment plant. So I have to be very sparing with my use of bleach. Otherwise, yes, I would like to use it much more often, but I don't. For that reason. All right, let's give the microwave a good clean out. It's not actually very bad. I've been encouraging my husband when he microwaves things, one, to cover them, which he's getting really good at doing, and two, if he splatters anything in the microwave, to clean it out straight away so it doesn't get cooked on, and that's made a huge difference to how clean the microwave is. I'm really pleased. It's not bad at all this month. That's pretty good. Right, next task is to clean this, I think. This is just a little thing that holds our menus. We get a meal box delivery. This is the last one from last week. We haven't eaten it yet. And there'll be probably another one coming in either today or tomorrow. It's always slightly different after a bank holiday. We've been doing this now for probably... I started it before the pandemic. So the pandemic was in 2020. So I've been doing this now for at least 5 years. Probably 6 years, to be fair. I think we started it in the autumn before. So the autumn of 2019. And we've stuck with it. We love it. It's so nice. It's like having restaurant quality meals every day. So we very rarely go out to restaurants these days because the food at home is so good. Mike's the cook. I'm not the cook. But they're very, very easy to follow, the recipes. And we're currently following the Green Chef menu boxes. So they'll be delivered. You pick your menus in advance, and then they're delivered to you, all the ingredients for you to cook the meal from scratch. It's really good and really delicious. It's very rare that we have one that we don't love. I mean, occasionally you get a duff one, but not very often. I've been very impressed with them. We've also done HelloFresh, which is actually the same company. So Green Chef is owned by the same company as HelloFresh. And I would say HelloFresh is more family friendly. And Green Chef is very good for adults, I would say. For couples, I think Green Chef is ideal. Or for sort of adults, maybe with teenagers who will eat more sort of mature meals, maybe. There's a lot of meat and veg and there's vegan stuff on Green Chef. Whereas HelloFresh, I think there's a lot more family-friendly meals and probably a lot more pasta. I think I would say the portions are probably bigger on HelloFresh as well. Oh, that's my second lot of 10 minutes. Do you know, I think I need some more coffee. I'm getting there though, aren't we? I've just given my kettle a quick wipe down. And next I'm going to wipe the top of my hob. The hob is probably going to need some extra love this week because I'll probably get my husband to do that. What you have to do periodically with an arga, I tend to do it when I'm doing the zone work, is you have to get a razor blade on it. Now I know that sounds really odd, but because an arga is always hot, this type of arga is anyway, it's a night storage arga, it means it cooks food onto it. So if you spill anything, if you don't wipe it up straight away, it literally cooks onto the arga. I can find the laser blades, I'll show you, but it's usually one of his jobs because it is quite you're using a razor blade on a very hot cooker. So it's a bit of a dangerous job. And he's better at it than me, so it's one of those tasks that he tends to do each month. And it's definitely ready for it. You can see all the cooked on residue. But I could help by finding the razor blade. And even this has cooked on stuff. But I'm just giving this a wipe down, I think, today. All right, let's just wipe the top of the arga as much as I can. But it is definitely ready for the razor blade. Oh, see if I can get these little vents clean as well. They're always full of dust. Augers, especially in our house with the building sites next door, then augers tend to suck in a lot of dust, unfortunately. So periodically we do actually have to take it apart and vacuum it out, and it tends to break its fan because it gets so clogged up with dust. I think it's probably about ready for doing. It's a good time to do it is if you have it switched off for any reason. So say our fan breaks, which does happen periodically, then the auger cools down. That's a really good time for us to take it apart and vacuum it out. Obviously when the power's off. But when it's hot, it's not a nice task to do. And sometimes if the weather's really hot, which is rare in the UK, but if we get a really big heat wave, we switch it off and give it a vacuum out. Right. Okay, golly, where am I going to go next? I'm going to see if I can find the razor blade thing, actually. It's stashed somewhere in this cupboard, but this cupboard is a bit of a nightmare at the moment, so I'm going to have a quick look, see if I can spot it. If not, I'm going to have to go in there later and look for it. I should probably keep it in my cleaning product drawers, actually. Golly, I can't see it in here. I'm going to tackle the Tupperware this week. There's lots of Tupperware, and it's all got separated from its lids. Ah, that might be a bit there. There, I found the razor blades. That's really useful. I've also found the bits of the food processor. They all need to be kept together. Pop them back there. Good. So I have my drawers organised into baskets. So I have Tupperware in one basket. I have drinking bottles in another. It just means I can find things. Right. So here's the razor blades. Let's see if I can do this without cutting myself. Out the way, dogs. This is not... Come on, I need you out the way. Don't just look at me. Come on, it's not a game. So what you have to do... I can't do this with a dog here. You get the razor blade on the top, and you have to very carefully, without scratching the auger ideally, you just run the razor blade along it, but it's very difficult not to scratch the auger. And it brings all this horrible gunk off that's cooked onto the top of the auger. It's very hard to do this without scratching the top of your auger, to be fair. Ours is quite scratched. And then I'll just clean off the razor blade and then do another bit. But it's a horrid job because the auger's really hot and the razor blade's really sharp, so that's not a job I like. I'm a bit of a wuss. In fact, I think now I've demonstrated it to you, I'm going to leave the rest to mine. He's very good at getting it off. I think there we go. He presses harder than me. Do you see how much is coming off? That is just grease and food that's got cooked on. Let's get it in there. And literally, it's stuck to the top of the auger. Oh, cooked. Oh, God, it's so hot, this auger. It's running really hot at the moment. Did we not cook yesterday? No, we did cook. We cooked in the morning. But then in the evening, we just had some leftovers heated up. So I'm definitely going to leave this out. And then Mike will... Look at that, there's another load. Mike will do it for me later. A friend taught us how to do this. We didn't know. A friend with an auger. They don't tell you these things when you buy an auger, weirdly. They don't tell you that the cleaning is quite a process. I used to have a stainless steel Rangemaster cooker before this, and I must admit it was much easier to cook. It was much easier to clean. This is easier to cook. Once you get used to it, although I don't do a lot of cooking, this is much easier once you get used to it because it's always on, so you don't ever have to preheat it. And because we've got quite an old drafty house, it's really nice because it keeps the house really warm. Right, I think that's enough razor blade cleaning for now. It's not a lot of fun. I'm going to leave that job for Mike. Oh, I should have left that one out to dry really, but I've also got this Astonish cleaner, which is really good. I'm going to have a go with that next. It's to be fair, it's very similar to Pink Stuff, but it's a slightly finer version. And it's good for cleaning the top of the arga after you've gone over it with a razor blade, just for getting the sort of the stuff that the razor blade doesn't bring off. It's slightly abrasive. You can see this is an old arga. It's been in here 12 years, and when we bought it, it was a reconditioned arga. So I don't know how old I think it'd been converted from oil or gas into electric. Or maybe it was always an electric arga. I don't actually know. They don't make this particular version of it anymore. It's called a night storage arga. And it was designed for people who had economy 7 because it was cheaper to run. Mike loves it because he has solar panels, so he runs it on solar. So he heats it up when it's sunny. So in winter, he probably heats it overnight because he gets cheaper electricity overnight. He's on a flexible sort of tariff. But in the summer, when it's sunny, he heats it up during the day. Because then we can heat it up on solar power, which is free. Right. I've just got to be a bit careful while I'm doing this, not to burn myself. Especially made difficult by you two, who've decided that this is the perfect place to lie. So this is going to take a few goes. Mike's much better at this, as I said, so I will task him with it, I think. Now I've just got to wipe the sort of cleaner off. So it's boiled some of the bits up much better. Like the bits that I went over with the razor blade, I've now gone over with this sort of finer cleaner. And it is looking a little bit better, but it's never going to look like new. I could get it to look like new if I had it re-enamelled. But that is quite a job, and they'd have to take it away, as far as I know. Oh, I need to do the front as well. But you know what? I think I'm going to call it a day there. I've been going for 32 minutes. It's 25 past 6. I need to get Mike up. Otherwise, he's just going to oversleep. So I might take my coffee upstairs. I just need to tidy up first, don't I? What order were these in? That was there. The breadboards were there. I think the 2 bags are here. Dog food container there. I don't think I need 2 dog food containers out. I'll put one away. Where's that going to go? Just in there for now. I'll leave this out, so hopefully he'll realise what I'm in the process of doing. I think the butter dish is ready for a wash. Good. Okay. I'll have a drink of water. Put the menu back up. Right, okay, I'm going to have my coffee now. Thank you for joining me for 30 minutes. It turned out to be 30 minutes of zone work, even though I thought it was going to be 10 minutes. I'm going to take Mike a coffee up now, and I'm going to start my morning routine. Anyway, bye for now.